Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Mandem Talks Football and welcome to your beautiful channel. This video is proudly sponsored by Miles Travels, your number one travel consultant here in Lagos, Nigeria. If you want to travel and go for your study route or work visas, kindly contact them on Miles Travels on Instagram and on TikTok. Thanks. Now, straight into the video. Okay, we apologize. First of all, there was no video last week, on Monday, actually. So, the major reason for that is because we lost. I was fuming. I don't want to put my pain out there. I did not want the whole world to see how I'm suffering. But guys, Liverpool is making me suffer at the moment. This is not a Liverpool channel. This is Mandem Talks Football. So I'm going to go straight into it. So there were lots of interesting games over the week. Also, we had the Carabao Cup games yesterday. Some of them are just fully concluded. So now I'm going to go into it chronologically. Liverpool lost to Brentford. I'm not supposed to talk about the last week game anymore, but it continued again yesterday. We lost to Crystal Palace at the Carabao Cup, so Liverpool was out. So Chelsea, Arsenal won. Arsenal were able to get a result against Brighton 2-0 without conceding yet again. Man City had to do a comeback against Swansea, but they were able to get the win. There was one thing I saw. Chelsea also they held on for their lives and they were able to get the win. Also, one thing I noticed about all these teams that I just mentioned was that they were able to put out a second team, and they still didn't lose. They didn't lose so much of themselves. Yesterday, we couldn't even put out a second team. First of all, I don't even know if we have a first team. Not to talk of second team, but we could not put out a second team. Why? Because in summer window, they decided to let go of every other attacker that we have in the team and bring in at strikers, not wingers, not wide forwards, strikers. These are the things that when I was mentioning it that time, I was saying it that this is not balanced. This transfer window is not balanced because we did not sign a winger. I was saying we should go all out for Bakula so that because we needed a direct winger, but we didn't. We felt like, oh, okay, because of, yes, unfortunately, we lost Diogo Jota, Luis Diaz. We didn't need to sell Luis Diaz. We could have just sold just Darwin Nunez and we are fine. Leave Luis Diaz, then bring in the strikers that you brought in. One to replace Dunes that was leaving, then the other, so sadly, to replace Diogo Jota. That was all we needed. Now we let go. We lost 3 attackers, brought in 2, and the 2 that we brought in were similar profiles. So now we are only last season. Cody Gakpo was not playing the whole games. Luis Diaz was the one playing the whole games there. The Gakpo was coming in and out of the team. And there was a time that I was playing both Gakpo and Luis Diaz. Now, we don't have someone that can press up front. We don't have enough legs in midfield. I don't know what's wrong with the legs in midfield, actually. I think we are missing Gravenberch and McAllister so much. So it is clear. It's clear to see. Even after the game, and Slot came out and he was talking about how he checked the lineup of Manchester City just before the game started. It's the truth. You know this. Then why didn't you address it? Now, January window, we all know how Liverpool usually behave. January window, they won't address it. We are clearly lacking for direct wingers. Salah is no longer a direct winger. He's just an inside forward that waits to finish. All Cody Gakpo does is cut back and crosses the ball to the back post. We don't have a direct winger that can take on any player one-on-one. And this is what is missing in the team. And it's like affecting our press. The forwards that we sign are not really good with the press. The midfield now, Ferencváros still needs time to adjust to the league. He needs time to. That's why you saw his quality when he played against the German team. There's quality there, but for now he doesn't have the quality to show. He doesn't have the physicality to impose himself in the Premier League. So I'm going to go straight now to this weekend because this is actually supposed to be the weekend preview. There are 2 big games this weekend, but nonetheless, all of them are also big games. So one of the big games coming up is Spurs versus Chelsea. So that's a London derby. It's going to be a nice one because sometimes you don't really know what you are going to get from Tottenham. And Chelsea get a result against Tottenham, but this time around we don't know we don't know what's because of the manager now. We don't know if he's going to go defensive. We don't know if he's going to attack. So we don't know what to expect from Tottenham. That's how it has been all season because they've been playing good some games, then they play bad the next game. That's just basically how Tottenham are this season. Chelsea just can't stop getting red cards at the moment. So they're in a red card era. Be it the player or the manager, they get red card. If they do get a red card, I feel it's going to be a very tough one. But I expect Chelsea to actually get a result against Tottenham because they always seem to do so. That's because of history, not because of necessarily current form, but because of history. Chelsea always seem to get a result against Tottenham. So I'm going to have to predict a Chelsea win. I'm going to say Chelsea to win 2-1. Then Arsenal is going to tough more. Hopefully it will be tough, but I know it won't be tough at the tough mall. So Arsenal is going to be playing against Burnley this weekend. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a straightforward result for Arsenal. I know that a tough mall is a bit difficult because of how they are defensively, but their last game showed that they conceded three against Wolves. So if they can concede three against Wolves, I know football is not played on paper, but you should do the maths. I think Arsenal are going to come out with a very good win, 3-0 or 2-0. I don't think Arsenal would concede. They seem not to concede at the moment. So they'll score two set pieces and they will win 3-0. One go from open play. So Liverpool actually have a big game this weekend. We are going to be playing, we are hosting Aston Villa at Anfield. It's going to be a very, very tricky one because at the moment it feels like Villa have taken their game up a notch. But at the same time, when you watch them against other teams, they don't really play well, but they just got a result against City. So that's a big one. But it was at the Villa Park, not at the Etihad. So this is Anfield. That's the only hope that I have. I hope that the fans, when they are coming to the stadium, you know what, I'm going to put a mandate on them. I need you guys, as you are going into that stadium, I need you to put on the red flag. We need to make that place uncomfortable for Villa fans. So I think Isaac might be fit and Gravenberch should be back into the team. So if Gravenberch is back, I'm going to need Soboslai, Gravenberch, McAllister. I don't think so. Curtis Jones is back. Then Florian Wirtz. I don't even know. That's how bad it is. I don't even know. But one thing I'm certain of is I don't want to see. I don't want to see Kekres play. I don't want to see Kekres play. I need Robertson. I think yesterday there was something different. He went to a back five. So if he can go to a back five against Villa, I would like it. Go to a back five. Play Joe Gomez, Konate, and Van Dijk. Have that security at the back. Then play Robertson as a wing back. Then Bradley as a right wing back. Then the two midfielders sitting. Then the three forwards. Three. Just play it that way. I feel that's what we do need at the moment. We need more security at the back. Secure, then attack. Secure, then attack. If we can hit them on transition, that is not the time for us to try and see how we can outplay teams. We just need to get a win at all costs. Get back to winning. Start feeling like yourself back again. So, and I think they're going to actually do that. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. And also, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Follow us on all our social media handles on Instagram and TikTok. And yeah, on YouTube. Very important. If you help this channel grow, you are also going to provide for us because we can make this channel more suitable and better for you. So please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Thanks. And let me know what you think about the games that I've just talked about the weekend. Games coming up over the weekend. I didn't really touch about La Liga because there's no massive game coming up over there. But I've talked about the Premier League, which is one that we mostly talked about. So guys, please share the video and like the video. Have a very good day. Peace.